Now, Miss Mittens tells me you've been giving her a hard time. What's this all about?
Oh no, Rabbi. No. Not in this season of love and joy, where all of us can set aside our petty differences and pretend that we don't hate the holidays and each other. So it's in this spirit, on behalf of our TV family, myself, Mister Lobo, Puddles, Micronaughty, whoever that is, Miss Mittens, and Miss Mittens Rabbi.
Hello, that's me, Rabbi Joe. We wish you all Happy Hanukkah.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And from all of us to all of you, Happy Holidays.
From Cinema Insomnia and OSI 74.
Now, you're not going to put Christmas decorations on Miss Mittens again, are you?
Oh no, Mr. Lobo realizes now that that's wrong. Oh, what was that, Miss Mittens? Oh, did we forget Kwanzaa?
Well, I think it's implied.
I don't know, maybe we should start over?
No, it's good enough. It's good.
Maybe one more
take. I've got a long trip
really
home.
Serious?
And start.
I know you got a cab waiting and everything, but maybe I think we got to do. What was that, Miss Mittens? Now, don't you get started.
Yeah, no, we got to go. Get ready for Hanukkah here.
Attention, Simsomniacs. Tonight's special episode of Cinema Insomnia, featuring Silent Night, Bloody Night, contains scenes of graphic violence and semi-adult fun. Watching this may put you on the naughty list. Parental discretion is advised.
You are under my power. Look into the hypnotic eye. Time now to enter Mister Lobo's domain. Look out! Open your mind to the possibility that they're not bad movies, just misunderstood. You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
Seasoned greetings, Insomniacs. And holiday blues for the rest of you. Welcome to Cinema Insomnia's Extra Naughty Xmas Special. How naughty is it? Well, not this naughty. I am your ho-ho holiday horror host, Mister Lobo. And this, gift wrapped in non-denominational holiday decor, is my lovely co-host, Miss Mittens. Happy Hanukkah, Miss Mittens. Fine. Fine, I get it. Okay. Mr. Lobo is removing the Santa hat. We'll get somebody else to wear it. Not me, mind you. Tonight's feature is presented in silent but deadly blood-o-vision. Now, in selected scenes where you better watch out, put on the jolly red lenses along with Mr. Lobo. Excuse me. Dad? Is this you? Please stop calling.
What your mother and I want to know is, do you like scary movies?
We don't have time for this. Action movie director John Woo directs and Joel Kinnaman stars as Brian Godluck, a family man seeking revenge for his young son's death by a violent street gang on Christmas Eve. In this St. Nick seasoned John Wick with almost no dialogue. 2023's Silent Night. Dad, you're creeping me up. I told you to never call during the holidays.
Mr. Lobo?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's this?
It's Michael Friday. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Merry Scary to you, too.
I was just calling to see if you got the gift that Brendan and I sent you. We really appreciate you helping out with that Fangoria article about Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Well, thank you for using your Hollywood clout to let us screen the 2023 Silent Night.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lobo. I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. We sent you a book. In fact, I'm tracking it on the app right now, and it should have just arrived.
Oh, there's a knock at the doorbell. Hold on.
I have got such a headache from making all of these deliveries, so don't even start with your bullshit, all right?
Happy Hanukkah, Countess Blood Sugar. Come on in.
Wow. No degrading ignorant jokes?
No time, no time. I'm on the phone with a couple of Hollywood phonies.
Well, I'm not leaving quite yet. I want to see what's in this box. It was farting green mist in the back of the car. It smelled like spiced fruit cake.
Well, it does have a definite aroma. Jeepers. Michael, this book, it looks unbelievable. What is it?
It's a haunted book of hackneyed holiday cliches, known by scholars as Dr. Seuss's Neckel-Nickel Diffendoof. It was said that an insane 1,000-year-old demighoul called Baraganus Reek stole it from a tiny race of Who's that lived on a poinsettia. Baraganus hated the Who's and used black magic to commit unspeakable size crimes against them. Then one smoggy, foggy Christmas Eve, the Who's turned the tables and got their revenge by trapping Baraganus within the living pages of the book. They say whoever reads the Neckel-Nickel Diffendoof will release Baraganus and be tormented by labored exposition and tired tropes for all eternity.
Is there going to be a test and all that? Seriously?
That is high-key amazing. Like releasing a demon from a book. That is so my brand.
This is your gift? I mean, I thought you said we could show Silent Night.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lobo, not the new one. I said that you could probably show the 1972 Silent Night, Bloody Night. You know, the one that we did the article on. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't shown it already. All the other hosts have.
I see. I guess it's sloppy 70th this year. Thanks.
We're excited to see you host it. Call me back if you need any background on the movie, but in the meantime, I gotta go. The roast beast is out of the oven, and, well, it's my turn to carve. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lobo. And I hope you enjoy the book.
Merry something. Countess Blood Sugar, I need you to go get the blue cards for Silent Night, Bloody Night out of the front desk.
No, dude, I want to check out this book.
Are you trying to curse us with cliches? Wait, did you just call me dude?
It was the night of bad movies.
Just misunderstood.
If you watch with your eyes shut, you might think they're good. The viewers were snuggled for an insomniac mission. Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Presented in Bloodovision.
One last time, I have to see this ground. It's beautiful now, as if nothing had happened here. Soon they will tear down the main house, and then nothing will be left. Nothing. Except what I remember. I grew up in the town nearby, where my father was the mayor, and where this house stood, waiting for me. It was built by Wilfred Butler. We had never seen him, and he never lived at home. Until the day before Christmas in 1950, he finally did come back. for the last time. All of us believed that his death was an accident. No one knew that another person had come to Butler House that Christmas.
As Deputy Coroner of the County of Arlington, State of Massachusetts, I hereby find, upon evidence of an autopsy conducted by the medical examiner of this county, that the deceased, Wilfred Butler, died as a result of burns inflicted accidentally upon himself on his own premises during the afternoon of December 24th, 1950. No further inquiry shall be held over the body of the deceased, and this inquest is officially closed.
All is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child.
After the coroner's inquest, on New Year's Day, they buried Wilfred Butler. There was no one there to mourn him. It was the funeral of a stranger.
I, Wilfred Butler, being of sound mind and body, at least what the world considers sound, do hereby leave my house and its grounds and all personal effects within that house to my only surviving relation, my grandson, Geoffrey Butler. And I solemnly charge him with one duty. Let him leave the house as I left it, standing untouched to remind the world of its inhumanity and cruelty.
For 20 years, that house lay empty, exactly as Wilfred left it. And then, last year, rumors began that it was finally being sold. The newspaper story traveled through the county to a state hospital for the criminally insane. The man who came to sell the house had never seen it. He was a lawyer from the city, just doing a job and enjoying it.
Stop and look serious, please. Oh, you're hopeless. Oh, look.
Hey, wait, where you going now? The mayor's gonna have a fit, kid.
One more shot.
Come on.
Stay there. I want one together. And smile.
For all the news as it happens, stay tuned to WLIX, your voice of the Northeast. This is Roger Fowler with local stories. First, today's headlines. A warehouse fire still rages in Elizabeth. Police suspect arson. That escaped inmate at Margaretville State Hospital still at large, still hunted by state police. And over in Roxbury, the city passes a controversial housing code.
Talk about story time. Is there any actual dialogue in tonight's movie? It goes from Mary Warrenov's narration to the autopsy report, to the news report, to the reading of the will, to the radio broadcast, to more narration. You know, if Mister Lobo hears one more bit of trite, overdone, overplayed exposition, I'm just going to raise the studio to the ground.
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley?
I made these chains link by link and yard by yard. There can never be rid of them. Ah! You will be visited by 3 ghosts tonight.
3 ghosts? No. Stop. Just stop. That was Christmas Carol. We did that last year.
No, not this year.
Yeah, take it down the street to the regional theater, would you?
Oh, you're mean. You're off my Christmas card.
We're going to try to scare the rest of the Dickens out of the studio. Cinema Insomnia will be right back.
You're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema
Insomnia.
Who's there?
The taste of nuts and honey, Mr. Scrooge.
Come back. Better things to do.
But Mr. Scrooge, Honey Nut Cheerios, it's Christmas.
My customary gruel will suffice, thank you.
Yeah, but Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey and crunchy nuts.
I said, did you say honey and nuts?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Remember that story about Cindy You-Know-Who? When her Christmas was stolen, she knew what to do.
Why, Santa Claus? Why?
But what if I said that's not how it went down?
You gonna be okay? Because we can turn around right now.
No.
Poor girl. Her mother was killed. Her mind snapped.
Did you ever find the Christmas killer?
Never got a reliable description of the man.
Dad! He is out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us folks down in Newville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing
that lives just north of you, Bill, does not.
What is it?
The mean one. He's slippery, he's elusive, he's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not going to be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
Why would a werewolf walking on the beach remind you of Christmas? Well, easy. Because he has Sandy Claus.
Welcome back. Tonight's feature has been sort of a programmer of late-night television since the 1970s. It's been shown by every horror host, like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Miss Misery, After Hours TV, Uncle Spooky Pants, Lady Skankenstein, Francois Fly, Desdemona Big Tits. And it's finally trickled down to slum it with us here on Cinema Insomnia. This film is deliberately paced, dark, ponderous, really hard to understand, honestly. Shot in somebody's uncle's manor house over a couple of weekends. And truly dares you to stay awake. I'm going to have to ask you now, Insomniacs, as I have in the past, to take the Insomniacs oath. Please assume the position and repeat after Mr. Lobo. I, as an initiated member of the Sleepless Nights of Insomnia, do solemnly swear to watch the movie, the whole movie, and nothing but the movie. So help me, Mr. Lobo. You may stand down. And now, Cinema Insomnia is proud to present the horror Yuletide answer to Only Murders in the Building, Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Well, didn't I tell you? It's beautiful.
Can we see the rest of it?
Honey, that was it. I think the mayor's waiting for me.
My love is such an important man.
Right. Laura always says that.
Darling.
What?
Don't be long.
Honey, if you get bored, just look at the view. Sooner or later, that viaduct's gonna take us back home.
Mr. Carter. Mr. Mayor.
Let me introduce you. This is Charlie Toman, who publishes our weekly newspaper, The Patriot.
Mr. Toman?
And this is Tess Howard.
How do you do?
She operates our switchboard.
Oh, really?
We call her the communications director. And this is Bill Mason. Mason, our sheriff. Won't you sit there, Mr. Carter, at the head of the table?
Thank you. I didn't expect to meet you all together. It's quite a reception. All right, let's begin. As you know, I've been retained by Jeffrey Butler. The matter concerns the house that he inherited from his grandfather, Wilfred Butler.
Go on, Mr. Carter.
I believe that you offered to buy the house for my client.
Offered. We begged him. We wrote letters and we...
That's enough, Tess.
Well, it's true.
Trouble. It was always trouble.
I can sympathize.
I spent the last 20 years and more driving people away from there. Prowlers, burglars, kids, they're the worst. Chasing for nothing because of that will. That dribble about humanity. No. Inhumanity. What the hell is that, huh?
Yes, well, he was a bitter man.
Hate?
It must have been very hard.
It must have been hate.
That man hated. Well, some people are like that.
The question is, well, do you still want the house?
Are you offering it to us, Mr. Carter?
Exactly.
Why now?
Well, that's Mr. Butler's business, isn't it?
You know we're not rich. Most of us came here during the Depression. But we love this town. It's our home.
And naturally, you want to improve it.
Exactly.
My client understands that, and he fully sympathizes, and he's willing to sacrifice the house for $50,000 in cash by noon tomorrow.
That's an awful lot of cash.
It's also an awfully good bargain.
You could go to Wilton. You could go now to the bank.
Am I clearly understood?
All that cash.
Perfect. I'll wait for your answer till tomorrow.
You're spending the night here?
Yes.
May I ask where?
At the Butler house.
We could put you up at the motel as our guest.
No, the house is fine.
The Paradise Motel.
That's very kind of you, but I'm meeting Mr. Butler about some personal items.
You'll want a phone. I can reconnect the line.
Don't trouble, please.
No trouble. You'll need a phone.
Don't want to be stuck out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've convinced me. Thank you.
By the way, have you known Mr. Butler a long time?
No, I've never met him. He called me and asked me if I'd handle this for him. I said yes. He had the key delivered to my office. Mr. Mayor, Sheriff, Mr. Tome, Miss Howard, see you all tomorrow. In In fact, I'm looking forward to it.
Slick, really slick. He's a big lawyer, Bill. You've got to expect that. Don't tell me about lawyers.
Oh, you see the way he looked at us? You see his clothes?
He's doing his job. Just don't tell me about lawyers. You know what I'd like to see? Two of them like that one talking to each other. Neither one of them would know what to believe.
Hey, mister. Teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Hey, Insomniacs! This is your favorite Melon from the Miss Monster Gang, wishing you all a spooky holiday season and a happy new year.
And when you're bigger, you'll want a chatty Cathy just like mine. Now watch. Will you play with me? See, you can be the mother and she can be the little girl, and you can have very interesting conversations with her when you learn how to pull her chatty ring. Let's have a party. See, she really talks. I love you. And someday you can tell her all about how nice it is to have a big sister. That's me, of course. Chatty Cathy has a brand new hairdo, too. You can brush it and arrange it in lots of different ways. Chatty Cathy used to say 11 different things, but now the new Chatty Cathy says 18 different things. That's 8 more. Oops, I mean 7 more. Isn't that wonderful how she says 18 things? Oh, well, you're just too young to understand.
The new Chatty Cathy comes blonde, brunette, and auburn. And she says 18 things now.
Present from the people who brought you Friday the 13th. Now comes Don't Open Till Christmas.
A homicidal maniac is loose at Christmas. His target is Santa Claus. No one dressed as Santa Claus is safe. His death toys are a spear, a gun, an open razor, a dagger, or a garrote. Execution by any means. Don't open till Christmas. Some Santa Clauses ignore the warnings. He surely wouldn't attack a woman. Don't open till Christmas with special guest star Carolyn Monroe.
Yes, I am. I'm coming to get you.
Terror drives one Santa Claus into a house of wax. Don't open till Christmas.
What possible reason could I have for going around killing Santas?
Oh, none. No.
Yeah. I'm coming to get you.
So, Santa, did you bring me any presents?
I'm not the real one.
Starring Edmund Purdom, who knows there are only 3 more killing days till Christmas. Don't open till Christmas. If you do, you may not see in the new year.
Happy holidays, you're watching Cinema Insomnia. And I want to say Happy Hanukkah to Miss Mittens as well.
Welcome back. Ever since we cracked this cursed book of holiday cliches, we here in the studio have experienced things that we don't really understand. The ghost of Jacob Marley delivering a chain letter, and a demonic doll talking about Pazuzu's pedals. As for the movie, they really saved money on sync sound for this film. Between all the narrations and the reading of the will and the broadcasts and the weird character devices like John Carradine not talking and ringing a bell. I mean, what? Were they paying him by the line? What are you doing?
I'm supposed to take a drink every time they ring the bell in the movie.
That was Jingle-O-Vision for the Christmas Carol last year. You'll drink yourself blind if you drink for every bell in this movie.
That sounds good to me. I was triggered by that extremely unconvincing dog stabbing scene. I am leaving a scathing review on doesthedogdie.com.
Unconvincing is right. I mean, I'm not even sure that the two parts of that scene were shot the same day or in the same state. That scene upsets you. But you're fine with the man set on fire.
Sure, it was a man. And I wasn't fine. I sort of wish it were a little more graphic.
As you can see, this film has something to please nobody. And in spades. Have your Blood-O-Vision glasses and drinking glasses at the ready for reel 3 of Silent Night, Bloody Hell. Parental disclaimers advised.
I was wondering, if we get it, what then?
Tear it down.
Okay. I'd better get going. Do me a favor, Tess. Call Diane, tell her I'm going to Wilton, and I'll be back late.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Butler wasn't kidding. Nobody's lived here for years.
That would be such a waste.
It's his grandfather's monument. You know, there's a caretaker who keeps this place just the way he left it.
What kind of monument is this?
Well, that's the trouble. Nobody remembers anymore.
That's what usually happens in America.
I remember this. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I'm his own. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there.
You're not serious.
I used to hear that at funerals.
At funerals?
Yes. When I was a kid in Chipley, Georgia. There was also a Chipley, Florida. But they have both been subsequently eradicated from the map. None other has ever known.
Was a delicatessen, so I brought you pastrami, salami, potato salad, macaroni, everything you like.
I'll have bologna. And macaroni. No, some of that potato salad. Did you pick the wine, too?
The delicatessen man took a personal interest in its selection.
Oh, well, we got lucky again. That's early 1970. That's hard to come by.
Can I have some, too?
Of course you may.
Thank you. It must have been wonderful.
What?
The people who lived here. They must have had a wonderful life.
Well, I hope they did. Wilfred Butler must have believed in something. Look at that stone fireplace, parquet floor, the mahogany, this table. Now, you probably think this place is made of wood, right?
Well...
Wrong. You know what his grandson told me? Underneath that wood, there's 2 feet of stone. The foundation is 8 bricks wide. Now, someday they're going to come in here and they're going to tear this place down and they're going to build little tract houses all over this property on quarter-acre and half-acre lots. And that bulldozer's going to come up that hill toward this house. And it's going to get the surprise of its life. He built a kingdom out here. Only nobody's left.
No? Butler has a grandson.
No. He's probably like the rest of us. Wants money. You know, he's asking $50,000 cash for this place, and if he only wait, he can get at least $250,000. But he won't take his time. So he'll get screwed.
Yeah, that's right, Miss Mittens. This movie's aged like a fine wine. Maybe more like a fine milk. Speaking of liquid refreshment, it's been about, 6 minutes since you've had alcohol? Perhaps we could get something from the vine to fill our cups, to go along with our sumptuous, fancy meal here at the manor. Oh, garçon?
Oh, yes, for sure, yes, for sure.
Could you recommend a fine red to pair with our potato salad and bologna?
Oh, quite. Be right back, sir. Be right back. Oh, yes.
Got to go down to the basement.
Oh, yes, here we are, sir. Del Monte, 1972.
Oh, Del Monte,
Yes.
1972. Could you tell me something about the vineyard?
Oh, yes, from that region of France, the finest vintage tomatoes. Oh, would sir like to sniff the plastic cap?
Oh, I don't mind if I do. It has quite a nose.
Oh, speaking of nose, you have a little red there. Perhaps you could use that too. I don't know. Lead Santa's sleigh tonight?
Is this exposition?
I
Get out of here.
no.
Get out of here.
Turn it out. Turn it out.
Get out of here with that great nonsense.
It's going.
Cinema Insomnia will be right back.
Guess what, Mr. Phelps? Grandpa's coming.
And he loves good corn.
That'd be Del Monte.
But fresh is more nutritious.
Nutritious?
Del Monte is as nutritious as fresh cooked.
Honest?
Because Del Monte picks, cooks, and cans them the same day. So nutrition's sealed in. No additives or preservatives. Looky, vitamin C, A, B1.
You sure know about nutrition.
Nutrition. And so does Del Monte.
Del Monte vegetables, as nutritious as fresh cooked.
The night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent night. Deadly night.
Happy holidays, Mister Lobo! Silent night, bloody night.
Oh, hi, would you like a good one? Be lipstick. Rice and leg shape. Out you two, keep and grow well sticker.
Ever since this haunted book of holiday cliches has been in our possession, this episode has been an unoriginal hash of The Grinch, Nightmare Before Christmas, A Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Doesn't anybody make any new Christmas traditions anymore? Excuse me. Hello?
I planned out our whole day. First, we'll make snow angels for 2 hours. Then we'll go ice skating. Then we'll eat a whole roll of Toll House cookie dough as fast as we can. And then we'll snuggle.
Elf does not count. Before we have to suffer more Yuletide unoriginality, let's jump back into the movie that gave us so many new and original horror cliches. Silent Night, Violent, Deadly, Bloody Night, or whatever, in Blood-O-Vision. Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't see any beds yet.
Well, keep looking, honey. Butler said the place was furnished. It's furnished.
Anything doing?
No, sir. But look at this.
More football, huh?
Look how they smeared that quarterback. Look at his arm.
Got no time now. Go test. How about that telephone up at the Butler house? Is it working? Well, try it now. I'll wait.
Hello? Oh, yes, Miss Howard. Yeah, the phone's working fine. Very nice of you to call. Thank you. Good night. Honey, I'm going down to the car to get some cigarettes. Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Don't get lonely.
No, no. you get your cigarettes?
Yes, I did.
May I have one?
Sure. It's the most amazing things. These cigarettes come in these very small packages these days.
Oh, that's for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
Oh, no. Our Christmas is day after tomorrow.
Is that an order?
Yes, ma'am, that's an order.
Attention, Cinsomniacs! To optimize your enjoyment of Bloodovision segments in tonight's program, please put on your special Bloodovision glasses now. The end. I guess that's it. Show's over.
Yeah, they died!
I guess this time the Harbinger's actually right. I mean, the movie didn't seem to be about anyone else.
So that's it? Great. I am blowing this Christmas tree lot. It is December 25th, and you know what that means.
It doesn't mean anything to you.
Doesn't mean anything?
I mean, not to be insensitive, but it's just not your belief, Countess Blood Sugar. I mean, do you even know what Christmas is about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. For behold, I bring unto you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And let me tell you why it's my favorite day of the year. The streets are Gentile-free. The goys are home with their toys. I am taking Miss Mittens for a Jew's night out. I'm talking Chinese food. I'm talking bowling. I'm talking the drive-in movie theater. The world is ours, Mittens. Let's go.
Wait. Can Mr. Lobo come too?
No.
Please? Just let me finish up here. Thanks for watching Cinema Insomnia.
The show's not over. There's still 7 reels left.
Really? Why didn't you say something earlier? I gotta do this by myself? 7 more reels of this mishegas? Cinema Insomnia will be right back.
Hi, fellow Insomniacs. It's Lorraine and Ellie greeting you from dreary and chilly Southern California. It's not usually like that, but we want to wish you happy whatever.
Friends, here's a wonderful Christmas gift for anyone who smokes, because it says Merry Christmas and Happy Smoking 200 times. Yes, 10 packs of those better-tasting Luckies, all done up for Christmas in a beautiful carton created just for Lucky Strike by the famous designer, Mr. Raymond Loewy. It'll look so bright and colorful under your Christmas tree, and it's such a welcome gift to anyone who enjoys a good smoke. Because, you know, smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Luckies taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. That's why you can't go wrong if you remember your friends with these colorful Christmas cartons of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky for Christmas gifts this year.
I told you he'd be happy that we remembered him.
This Christmas, Santa's going to make everyone happy. The grown-ups and the kids. Christmas evil, the non-believers,
Watch out!
and the screamers. And this Christmas, you better believe in Santa, or he'll slay you.
Merry Christmas, Frank.
Christmas Evil, the night he dropped in.
Hello, my dear Mr. Lobo. Happy holidays to you. You know, I always say Christmas is for the guilty. You need to be nice to people all damn year long, 365 days of the year. That's right. Love needs to be parceled out incrementally. If you're waiting at the end of the year to pay $75 that you could have easily have spread out the entire year, then you're a sucker. Absolute sucker. Like, you remember when I gave you some quarters for some laundry? That's right. Let's see, I think that was about $10 worth of quarters. You had a lot of laundry. Remember I bought you what, a cupcake? It was $3.55, that's right. But it was the best $3.55 of cupcake you ever had in your life. Pancakes, and you had syrup, and you had hash browns and eggs. That came to like $35. Let me tell you, there was a fluffy pancake. Big ass pancakes with the big chocolate chips. Those chocolate chips look like Mount Everest. That's right. So yes, you gotta be nice to people all year long so you have to pay so much money at the end of the year. But I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm expensive when it comes to love for you, Mr. Lobo. Yes. Happy holidays. Yes.
Oh, it's John Carradine. Can hear him pointing. Look, I don't care who's murdering who with what axe, okay? I'm watching TV right now.
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin. As you know, we have been tracking Santa's route from the North Pole. There was an accident about an hour ago. A miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer went down inside the walls of Halloween Town, which is now a maximum security prison. We must find Santa's escape pod and rescue him before Christmas. The bridges are mine.
Stop. Okay, are we still doing more exposition? Do we have to do Escape from New York knockoffs now? I mean, I'm so sick and tired of this. Can't we just have like a simple Christmas, for gosh sakes, like nice people? Where's that remote? Here we go. Oh, we now return to Silent Night, Bloody Night, already in progress.
Bill, someone's calling from Butler House.
Okay, put him on.
Go ahead now.
Mr. Carter?
I'm not Carter.
Who is this?
The owner.
Butler.
I'm worried, Sheriff. Carter's not here.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
I can't. I'm sick. Can you come here?
What is it? What's wrong?
His car's here, but he's gone. Won't you come?
Okay. Now you stay put in that house.
I'll wait for you. Please, hurry. I'm afraid.
Now take it easy. I'm coming.
Mr. Butler, are you done? What's that?
Tess, I want to see you again.
Hello? Who is this?
You know me, Tess. It's Mary Ann. Tell the mayor. Tell them all. I'm waiting in my father's house. Tess, it's so lonesome here. Don't be long.
Hello? 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 Oh my God, where is everybody?
Hello?
Oh, Maggie, thank goodness.
What is it, Tess?
Something's come up. Something urgent. Can you start early?
Oh, honey, I'm watching TV.
Maggie Daly, you get yourself over here.
What is it?
Just get moving, Maggie. Just please hurry.
Come in. It's open. Okay, mister, that's far enough. What do you want here?
Mayor,
Try again. My father's not home. And don't move.
you want me to put my hands up?
No. Just stay there. What are you staring at?
I seem to remember you from the road.
That's why I'm holding a gun. You scare me.
Well, that makes sense.
Thanks.
Does everybody carry one here?
You can ask the sheriff when he gets here. I'll call him.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the sheriff's office is empty.
How do you know?
I was just there.
Who are you?
Jeffrey Butler.
Oh, you're the one who's selling the house.
Yes.
Have you any ID?
Come on.
Don't laugh at me. I want your ID. Some maniac escaped from Margaretville.
Okay.
Put it on the table. Now go back. California license. Lucky you.
Would you like to see my maniac card from the asylum? They give you one when you escape. There's a big scarlet M on it so people won't get confused.
Okay. Look, I'm sorry about the gun. My father's in Wilton getting your money.
All I want to do is to get into my house.
The sheriff's deputy might have a key. He's about the only one I know of.
Well, where's he?
You go down the road about 1.5 miles till you come to a white house with a white fence, and then you can't miss it.
Thanks.
That's okay.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
If I don't call back in an hour... What? Call the mayor or Mr. Tone and nobody else. Promise me you'll do that.
Well, sure.
Mark it down, honey, so you'll have it.
And now it's time to resurrect our snack bar segment with a delightful holiday mental breakdown for your dining room table based on tonight's feature, Silent Night, Bloody Night. And Mr. Lobo is joined with one of his favorite people, persons. Undead. Sally the zombie. Sally the zombie. You're making a homemade snow cone?
I'm hungry.
All right. Well, we're getting to the snack portion here. Sally, the zombie cheerleader. Hi, Sally.
Hi.
Are you still dead?
Yep, last time I checked.
Fantastic. It's good to see you as always. You always bring a lot.
I do.
To the episode. We always enjoy you.
Yep.
From a distance.
From a distance.
Mhm.
Always a distance.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you enjoy this movie.
Oh, I love this movie. It's very artsy.
It is very artsy. Silent Night, Bloody Night. Can you tell us something about this movie we don't know?
It was filmed in 1970, but it wasn't released until November 1972.
Oh, they let it sit there, put it on the shelf?
They let it ferment for a little while, age. It becomes more refined after a
Let
while.
it rest, let it breathe. And that's interesting. And what about, okay, this film, another thing I was going to ask you, do you think this movie influenced other movies?
Oh, no doubt it influenced Black Christmas. Bob Clark had to have seen Silent Night, Bloody Night. I mean, if you talk about the phone calls, the whispering, the axe-wielding murderer, it's all similar. It's great.
Yeah, I get it. Wow, we're calling you out now, Bob Clark. I'm just putting it all together. So yeah, this movie definitely, I think they were experimenting, and they found a formula that many implemented.
Exactly. It's the perfect proto-slasher.
And proto-slasher, I like that. And speaking of formulas, all you need to make tonight's craft/snack, right, is these Graham, right? Graham crackers from the supermarket. I don't know. I see these on most on shelves. I never see ginger ones though.
No, maybe they do have them, but I haven't shopped in a while.
I know you're not. You shop for shoppers now.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Yeah, but but you know what? I think most gingerbread houses. I don't know if it matters if they're gingerbread because they're mostly for showing, not for growing.
That's
no,
right.
for
Sharing,
treating,
caring,
for eating, not for
looking.
for looking, not for cooking.
That's right.
Maybe yes.
Something.
So so it doesn't. I don't know if it really matters that they're a Graham versus ginger.
Ginger ham.
But you will need them, and they should be these sort of standard, cracker size shape like this.
To scale.
So that's important that they're like that. And then, of course, you'll need a couple of cans.
Oh, nice.
Of frosting, yes.
That's right.
A couple of cans of frosting like this. Now, do you ever put frosting on a fleshie?
No, but fleshies usually come with their own creamy center. It's usually the brown stuff.
Okay, that's enough, Sally. That's enough. That's yeah. I'm getting a mental picture. I got it. So that's what you need, the canned frosting. And another important thing is you need candy. Mr. Lobo likes to use his old Halloween candy like this. You know what this is?
Oh, I'm cold. Oh, I feel so much better. Shake that again. Yeah, I can feel the heat coming off the candy corn.
This is the candy corn, of course. And, of course, these are sweet maple walnuts.
Slightly roasted.
Slightly roasted, which is, of course, Perry White's famous catchphrase from the Superman comic strips. Sweet maple walnuts.
Slightly roasted.
Jimmy, get in here. Lex Luthor's on the loose again. This goes on page 1. Anyway, sweet maple walnuts, famous exclamation, also famous snack. And you just kind of forecasted that the candy corn is fire.
Yes, it's candy fire corn.
Oh, okay. So this is fire, and then what are the sweet maple walnuts supposed to represent?
Oh, that represents the little corpse, the flaming fleshy fricassee that we see early in the show in the beginning when he kind of runs out.
Okay, so this is the guy who runs out at the beginning on fire, and this is the fire.
It's the fire, and this is when he's all nice and crunchy right here. You know, it's great. You can flame a fleshy and fricassee him a little bit, and he gets all crunchy
like
on the
Korean
outside.
Barbecue? Okay,
yeah,
that's enough. That's Sally. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Anyhow, you get the idea. This is the body that is out in front of the Butler mansion, which tonight we're calling Wilfred Butler's Gingerbread Nut House.
May contain nuts.
That's right. And if you start itching, you might want to change the channel. Anyhow, so you can print this this entire blueprint out on the cinemainsomnia.com. It explains everything, what crackers are, and then these are the sweet maple walnut corpse.
That's the crispy critter right there, a corpse.
This is the candy corn fire. But if you don't can't go to the public library to print this out, you can actually just watch the movie tonight and just kind of try to freestyle the house with your crackers. I think if you just get the A-frame. Couple of A-frames going. Just take the A-frame. As long as it doesn't end up looking like the
burnt offerings house.
Burnt offerings house. I was going to say the Brady Bunch house.
The Brady Bunch house. Burnt offerings. You know.
I think we could do an Amityville house in graham crackers.
Ooh, and we could put the Brady Bunch in the Amityville house. That'd be great.
It would be great. All right, so let's try and put this together. Now just before the show, Sally had put some frosting on this. On our snow here, and then we glued down our floor plan here for our house. And so we're going to try to put our walls up now. And then Sally, you want to put some of this, get into this yummy, delicious, creamy cream cheese, creamed cheese.
Creme
frosting.
cheese. Creamy, chimney,
All right, there he is.
Cheesy fleshy.
We'll just put that, what is it, on the outside or on the inside? What's the...
We'll see which one works.
Right on the money there, or is that too?
Maybe
it probably
down.
stands.
Yeah,
like that.
probably down. There you go.
All right, and then
it's a wall.
We'll have another wall maybe over here, like this.
Yep. I'll try to put more on there. I'll try. Ooh. Woo, it's getting away from me.
All right, there it is. That seems good.
There you go.
A little.
Yeah, put a little there.
We'll put this on.
You can sample as you're making it.
And we're building this house. That. I might need another piece here to hold it up.
Let's see.
Maybe put some on there like that.
Oh, this is great. You know what this is kind of like? Didn't a witch kind of build one of these back in the day, and she attracted these little fleshies and fed
Yeah, I don't
them?
know if it was Mother Goose or Aesop's Fables, but yeah, there's a story, Hansel and Gretel. She lured them into a candy-covered gingerbread house, and then she baked them in an oven or something.
A big
like that.
oven. Wow. You know what? I could build my own big candy house and then attract the fleshies because I know they love sweets, and then build a big oven, and they can come in and eat all they want and get them nice and big and fleshy, and then put them in the oven.
Yeah, that sounds great, Sally. This is a good retirement plan for you, obviously.
Fantastic.
You know, Mr. Lobo is going to try to break some of these. I know I'm not quite butch enough to break these crackers into smaller pieces. Maybe you could go to the kitchen and find something to help me finish this house. Could you do that?
Maybe like a tool?
Don't get too excited, but just maybe you could go and try to help me over there, and then you could come back over here and help me finish the house.
I get a tool? Oh, here, I'll help you finish. Let me get a tool right
Sally,
now.
Okay, Sally, not a knife. All right, well, now that she's gone, I can actually concentrate and try to build this house as the manufacturer directs. So I'm going to take this piece and try to, quite simply with my Shinsei knife, just saw. They always say these come apart real easy, but let's see, there we go. So we'll put this piece here like this. A little more frosting. Okay, that's that piece. We're going to go through this frosting pretty quick, I think. Put this piece in here like this. Viola, you have Wilford Butler's Gingerbread Nut House. A couple of finishing touches. Oh, yes, the body. So you may want to have, let's see, some of those sweet maple walnuts as your corpse. Put those out in front there like this in the shape of a body. And then you might want to add your candy corn fire to that body out in front of the house. Maybe a little fire over here by itself, I don't know. And what else does it need? Oh yes, I was going to have that dark roof, you know, just like it does in the movie and in the poster. So we've got this lovely chocolate frosting that will be perfect dark roof. And we're going to have to be very, very, very ginger so we don't mess up our house. So just quite simply. Oh! Oh! No! Oh!
There!
Whoa!
Finished it!
Sweet maple walnut, Sally, why?
Well, you said you needed help breaking up the graham crackers. There you go.
You need help, okay?
I have help. I've got an axe. You know what? This feels pretty good.
No.
You know what? I'm getting some ideas,
Now,
Mr.
easy
Lobo.
now, Sally. It's easy now. Now, hold that thought, okay? Hold that thought. Mr. Lobo's going to have to run for his life. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit during tonight's intermission?
Here, Mr. Lobo, Lobo.
Well, here we are, Nakatomi Plaza.
Thank you, Frosty the Snowman.
Good luck getting your family back for Christmas.
Hi. Hi, I'm looking for my wife, Holly.
Oh, you must be her husband, John. She's in her office doing some paperwork.
Santa makes you guys work on Christmas Eve.
He likes to make sure every penny's accounted for. You do know what they call a broke Santa, don't you?
What?
Saint Nicholas.
So Holly's office is at the end of the hall.
I'm surprised you came after what you did last Christmas.
Holly, it won't happen again. I've changed.
Prove it.
I remembered to get the Turbo Man doll this year.
The kids don't want Turbo Man this year. They want a Fraggle stick car.
What? These guys are up to snow good.
Mr. Scrooge, I'm here because I need the codes to the vault that contains the ultimate Christmas gift.
Only Santa has the codes, and he's currently flying around delivering toys to all the good boys and girls.
Fine, we'll do it the hard way. Do you think you can drill us in the vault?
I need backup at Noel Katomi Plaza. We got some troublemakers here, some really bad guys. Like calling the stocking bad.
You're dead, kid! Harry! No!
Now I have a crowbar. Ho, ho, ho.
We'll find your parents soon, kid. But first, I gotta check out a disturbance in that building.
Okay, Officer Winslow.
It's Sergeant Al Powell.
Oh, right.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Grinch, Booby, I can help you out here. I know this guy. You mind? John Boy, it's your old buddy. Buddy, now I know you want to make up for ruining Christmas last year, but you gotta play ball with us.
Buddy, what the hell are you doing?
John, help me out here and I'll put a good word in for you with Santa. I know him.
Damn it, buddy.
I found him!
Hey, Al. Why don't you come in here? Guns blazing.
I don't use guns, John.
Why is that?
When I was a kid, I got a Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle. I fired it once and shot my eye out. Ever since then, I couldn't bring myself to shoot a gun ever again.
That's rough. I got lost in New York once.
Agent Misen, no relation. I'm gonna need you to kill the power in the building and get me a chopper and tanks.
Hey, I'm in charge here.
Not anymore.
The ultimate Christmas gift is seeing the smiling faces of your friends and family and being together for the holidays. Well, this sucks. Let's do an action montage!
Harry, I've reached the top!
Flahu Flores, Mr. Grinch.
Suck this, kid! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Roast some chestnuts, jingle some bells.
Blow the roof!
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, if you let me survive this, I swear I'll never ruin another one of your birthdays.
Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here. We actually wanted to throw an actor off a building, and our actor was more than willing to do it, but we couldn't actually ensure the stunt. So I've come up with the solution. Bear with me, it's gonna be a little rough, but I think it's gonna work. Okay, here we go. John is on the building, and explosion! Oh my God, there's so many explosions! Remember the misers? They're in that helicopter. Oh, it exploded! Oh no, he's falling, and he went into a window. And there we go, back to the movie.
Don't move, McLean, or Holly's night is about to get less jolly.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, but I know just how to stop you. I'd like to invite you to spend Christmas with me and my family this year.
No one's ever asked me to spend Christmas with them before. I don't know what to say.
The Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Why? I hope that guy's on the naughty list. Woof. He's still alive! Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
And a Happy New Year!
Greetings to Father, who works all year for the family and outdoes himself at this joyous season with lots of surprises for everyone. Greetings to Mother, that miracle worker of the home whose loving effort seems sometimes like magic. And greetings to little brother, usually a terror, but somehow since he visited Santa at the department store, he's not been himself at all. Greetings to Sister, who was so busy decorating the house with mistletoe and then seemed to forget it was there. Greetings to Grandma, Grandpa, and all your uncles and aunts. May you gather round the table for your Christmas feast in the joyous tradition.
And may your celebration be filled with all the good things of life. And may the spirit of peace and happiness, love and good fellowship, which is the true meaning of Christmas, encompass your entire family.
What we want to say is that the management and staff of this theater, all of us, all of you, good luck, good health, good times, and a very Merry Christmas.
Remember those idyllic scenes out of your childhood? Crisp winter nights, star bright, sleigh bells, crackling Yule logs, candlelight glistening off of shimmering Christmas trees, chestnuts roasting over open fires, carolers beneath snow-covered window ledges. Remember those. Remember them well. After Black Christmas, they'll never be the same again. Black Christmas, starring Olivia Hussey, Keir Dullea, Margot Kidder, and starring John Saxon as Lieutenant Fuller. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Every year on Christmas Eve, children fear his name. He looks a lot like Beelzebub, but they are not the same. He travels round with Santa Claus, Saint Nick ain't his friend. He comes from the northern Alps of rural Switzerland. Because he's Krampus, Krampus, I'm telling you all about Krampus, 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 swing your birch switch high. With matted fur and sheep's horns, frankly dear he smells, accompanied by the melody of rusty chains and bells. He'll scoop you up and throw you in his nasty burlap sack. He rears back with a cane and switch and takes a Yuletide whack. Krampus, Krampus, don't you know about Krampus? Krampus, Krampus, swing your birch switch high. No Xbox games or candy canes made of peppermint. He brings the pain of another cane of corporal punishment. So if the kids misbehave, you do well to remember to don the garb of Krampus on the 5th of December. That's the traditional day for us to celebrate Krampus, Krampus. Look out, kids, he's Krampus, Krampus, Krampus. Swing your birch switch high. Krampus, Krampus, he's the anti-Santy Krampus, Krampus, Krampus. Swing your birch switch high.
Merry Krampus, everybody.
And don't forget to keep the X in Xmas.
Man, love that hot Dr. Pepper. Oh, hope you enjoyed tonight's intermission. And you liked our ginger better than our Mary Ann. Back already from your big Jews night out? Let me guess. No room at the inn?
No room at the drive-in.
Ah.
We ended up at this strip club called Manger Danger, and I think your hot new Real 7 girl was there.
Madeline?
Mm-hmm. And she was collecting gold, frankincense, and Bitcoin from these wise guys from back east.
Well, she is a star. Are you sure that that was really her? I mean, this could be another manifestation or delusion from this haunted book.
Hey, is that what's left of the house?
Yeah. Wait, where are you going?
And now, one last time, I had to see these grounds. They can tear down Wilford Butler's monument, but they can never destroy my memory of what happened here.
That was weird. Well, Mr. Lobo's not mentally ready for John Stanley's swaggering hot take on tonight's movie. So instead, Mr. Lobo is going to phone a friend. Use one of my lifelines. Hello, Michael. It's Mr. Lobo. Would you mind introducing the second half of tonight's movie?
Oh, I'd be happy to help you introduce the movie, Mr. Lobo. Silent Night, Bloody Night was shot in 1970 in Oyster Bay, New York, but not released until 1972. The film presupposes Bob Clark's Black Christmas by 2 years and serves as an early producer credit for Lloyd Kaufman, who would go on to found Troma Entertainment. The movie had a complicated release and almost fell into obscurity, but was saved thanks to late-night airings on creature features and horror host shows. Particularly of note, this film features many cast members who were associated with Andy Warhol and were themselves considered Warhol superstars, including film lead Mary Warnoff, Candy Darling, Ondine, as well as constituents Tally Brown, Louis Love, and Jack Smith. With all that in mind, I am proud to share with you Silent Night, Bloody Night, presented in Bloodovision. Parental discretion is advised.
Sheriff to 301. I'm heading west on Route 5 to Butler House. You'll hear from me. What the hell? What's that light out there?
Attention, Cinsomniacs! To optimize your enjoyment of Bloodovision segments in tonight's program, please put on your special Bloodovision glasses now.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you find the deputy?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh. I was thinking, isn't your lawyer supposed to be at the house?
The door was locked. His car was there, so I borrowed it.
You mean you stole a car?
Yeah. Keeping it warm.
What if he needs it?
Let him find me. Who's coming to dinner?
Oh, Daddy. We always have dinner every Thursday. Do you want something?
No, I ate Paradise Motel.
Yeah, I know. It's awful. What about a drink?
Yeah.
It's cheap bourbon, but that's a big favorite around here. Do you want ice?
No, straight.
You look tired.
I am tired.
Well, here's to a fast dollar.
Cheers.
Why did you decide to sell the house?
Needed the cash.
After all these years?
I need to know.
Huh. What's it like on the inside? You know, I've never seen the inside. When I was a child, my father told me to stay away from it, or something terrible might happen. Sort of like a haunted house.
I haven't seen it either.
You're going to sell it and you've never seen it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's too bad. It's about the only place to see around here. Oh, I forgot. Someone keeps calling with a message for my father. She says that she's waiting at your house, in the reception room.
What woman is waiting in my house in the reception room?
Oh, I don't know. It's not a voice that I know.
I better go out then.
Can I come too?
What for?
I'm pushy. I suppose you'll be going back to California soon. California. You said you lived there, remember?
No, I'll be traveling.
Jeff, look. It's the sheriff's car. There's a light. Look at that tombstone. Pretty cheerful.
Who bears the cross shall wear the crown. Wilfred Butler. My grandfather.
Oh.
Someone left their sunglasses in the snow.
They're the sheriff's.
My lawyer's missing. So is the sheriff. You get strange phone calls. And now someone's fascinated by my grandfather's grave.
Let's get out of here.
You still want to go to my house?
Yes. But I don't want to go alone.
Listen.
I'm not nervous.
Well, of course you're not.
Oh, it's the cold. I'm shaking from it. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
We'll get help in town. It's 10 minutes' drive.
Night, Mr. Toman. Have a nice holiday.
I guess this is the John Carradine version of Too Much Exposition. We'll be back with another round of Silent Night, Not Silent Enough, after these messages.
Woo! Mommy! 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 Mommy!
Hey, from all of us at the Phantasmo Trailer Vault to Mister Lobo and all the sleepless nights, Merry Christmas. All systems go.
What are you staring at, huh? You kids, you got the pipeline now. You don't love Santa. You don't need Santa. You got the pipeline. The pipeline's got the best gift selection in the world. I might as well be dead. You little Mikey Krause. Remember when I brought you that train set when you were 5?
And it broke the next day. You suck, Santa. I'm going to pipeline.
Finance!
The Pipeline in Pacific Garden Mall.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle bells.
Merry Christmas!
Looks like Martha Stewart threw up in here.
This is delicious, honey.
A little dry.
Well, mine's delicious.
Mine's dry.
Do you want to trade?
It's
Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
with those holiday greetings and gifts.
How we were going to survive Christmas with 12 people stuck in a house with no heat and no electricity.
Or food.
There's plenty of leftovers, Howard.
Beer it is.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no cars, no people.
How long can this keep up?
We heard something on the roof.
What the hell is this?
St. Nicholas is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit.
Those are hooves. Elk or a goat?
What kind of goat walks on its hind legs?
His name is Krampus. He and his helpers did not come to give, but to take.
Everybody, hold on to each other.
He is the shadow of St. Nicholas.
It's Christmas. Nothing bad's gonna happen on Christmas.
You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
Mr. Lobo, that's a really big sack.
Just hold on here. I'm almost there. Hi. Yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I have a few things in here for you. Here's one for you.
Mr. Lobo, you've got really big balls.
Ornaments, actually.
Ornaments?
Ornaments.
Of course they are.
We want to stay on the air tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome back. We've got our lucky Reel 7 girl, the girl chosen by you to boost our ratings during our holiday slump, and hopefully boost ratings with thirsty males and some females aged 25 to 46.
We're upping that to 65.
65?
65, all the way up to Medicare.
Wow. So, so Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Grandpa.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Well, thank you for coming on the show yet again. We have actually chosen Madeline Page to be our Reel 7 Girl of the Year. You are our favorite for the entire year. Oh, thank you. And so we're happy to have you come back for another to introduce another movie. What do you want for Christmas?
I want everyone to watch my first film, Triple Xmas.
Triple Xmas? Now, what kind of movie is that?
It is the sleaziest Santa slasher ever made.
Oh, it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
So what kind of horror movie is this? Do they have like a website? Can they check it out?
Oh, absolutely. You can go check out the movie at xxx-mas.com.
So be very careful punching that in, right?
Oh, absolutely. You want to make sure you get that dash in
there. The dash
there.
is very important.
Very important.
Yes, if you don't get the dash, you might get something else.
Allegedly.
Perhaps. We don't know for sure.
We would never admit it.
No, officially no. No. But the rest of you, be careful out there. Yes, and always ask an adult before you use the computer. maybe or your public librarian. Make sure that they know where you're going. So so this was your first film that you were in?
Absolutely.
And what was your experience making this movie?
It was amazing. I got so lucky working with James Dean.
Wait, James Dean? Okay, is it the guy in the car crash, the actor?
No, the other James Dean.
The sausage guy.
No, that's Jimmy Dean.
That's Jimmy Dean, pork sausage. Right. So there's one more James Dean, right? There's damn it, I forgot.
There's a few James Deans, but this is the best one in my opinion.
Okay, so this person directed a movie.
Yes, he wrote and directed.
James Dean of Monster Kid Productions?
Monster Kid Productions, yes.
Oh, that James Dean. Yeah. Okay, so
from the heart of flyover country in Missouri.
Flyover country, yes. So he was lucky enough to find you.
I found him.
Oh, you found him?
I did. He was a friend of a friend's recommendation.
Mm-hmm. And what was your first exchange?
I messaged him and told him I wanted to die naked in a movie.
Wow. That's a lot of trust to give to a director.
It's important to have goals.
You know what? You go out the same way you came in.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. So this is the sleaziest Santa slasher of all time.
Of all time.
It's not only does it have all the X's, but it's got all the B's too.
Oh yes, there's so many boobs.
Really? So it's like maybe 26 and a half boobs or higher?
There was so many boobs. It's hard to count. Like I couldn't keep track.
47 3/4 boobs.
I can't count that high.
Okay. Well, math is hard. I'm a horror host, and I didn't even get my GED, so I don't know how many boobs or how much blood that is. I couldn't tell you.
There was so much blood,
but you're probably like gallons and gallons of it.
Hundreds of thousands of gallons, probably.
A gadzillion gallons of blood.
Allegedly.
Oh, yes, officially. We're not sure. Our best science indicates that it was a gadzillion gallons of blood.
Gadzillion, exactly.
So this is coming out just in time for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Get the whole family, the nieces and nephews, get them all together, right? Maybe not.
Maybe make sure they're at least 18.
All right, maybe Grandpa. We'll bring Grandpa out again for that.
Well, Grandpa could probably enjoy it.
Grandpa might enjoy it.
Yeah.
Grandpa and
but
Nana
we did get the R rating. We barely squeaked by and got the R rating.
You barely squeaked under it.
We had to get real creative with our editing.
Edit it down a little bit to get it down to an R. Well, that's going to be a gift for a lot of folks.
It's a treat.
Yes, wonderful, exciting. Well, tonight's feature is another independent affair. This was, no one ever thought that this would be a cult movie that 50 years later that everyone would be talking about. Maybe XXXmas will be a movie like that too.
Oh, I hope so.
Another thing that it also has is that this is actually this movie has a lot of queer cred. Michael Varrati wrote an amazing article for the 50th anniversary about it in Fangoria magazine and talked about it. And the other thing that's really interesting about this movie is that Lloyd Kaufman is a producer on this movie.
And when was this?
This was 72.
So this is before Trauma.
Pre-Trauma, Lloyd Kaufman. Yeah, historically significant. And a lot of Andy Warhol's people were involved with this movie.
Really?
Including Mary Warnoff.
Mary Warnoff?
Mary Warnoff. Right. She was in the last movie that you introduced.
And then the pants.
The golden pants.
The golden pants.
Maybe she's the passing of the pants. Maybe Madeline Page is the Mary Warnoff of the age.
I can hope so.
Maybe we'll see it in 200 more misunderstood movies.
I hope so.
So would you like to introduce tonight's feature?
I would love to.
Fantastic. Well, you have at it.
Okay. Cinema Insomnia is proud to present, along with your favorite Lucky 7 real girl.
Close enough.
Close enough. Wait, Lucky
Real
7
7
real
girl.
7 girl. I've got it.
Mhm.
They don't pay me to be smart. It's fine.
We didn't pay you anything, so we're happy to get what we get. Okay.
Don't tell them that. Okay. Shh. Anyway, Silent Night, Bloody Night. Do we have Blood-O-Vision?
Oh, we do. Yes.
We do.
Ho, ho, ho. Here it is.
It's a Christmas miracle.
A Christmas miracle in Blood-O-Vision.
Deputy's not here, but Toman is.
Who's Toman?
Come on, you'll see. Mr. Toman, wait. No, please, I have to talk to you. I'm sorry. This is Jeffrey Butler. He's the one who's selling the house. He can't get inside the place. And my father's gone to Wilton. So we wondered...
Anything wrong?
He'll tell us. Tess has gone to his house.
Why would she go there?
I don't know. Anyway, she won't get in. You say it's locked. He says she hates the place.
Would you like to drive there? Diana could stay here, lock herself in.
I need a key.
Oh, man, this isn't my house. It's Tess's. Well, Tess isn't here. Are you satisfied? She must have gone to my place. Well, why wouldn't she go there? She hates it. Maybe she went to see the woman who's there. Someone called the mayor's house before. Said she'd be waiting. What is it?
Hello, Jeff? Hello? Is anybody there?
Who is this?
I'm Diane Adams. I spoke to you before.
Bring your father to the house. This is Marianne. Tell him I
Who are you?
Christmas Eve, 1935.
Hello? Hello?
Sheriff, I saw your car. Bill? Is that you?
Tess, you can't see me, but I can see you. Oh, yes, I remember that face. You're older now, and fatter, but still Tess. And you're frightened, aren't you? Don't be afraid. I want to help you. Take my hand. Take it, Tess.
You may want to ask your parents if you can watch the rest of tonight's movie. Cinema Insomnia. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Lord James Wellington III on behalf of Chicago All-Star Wrestling. Happy Christmas, Sir Edmund Squires.
Hi, I'm Simon, Santa's chief elf. Call Santa at 1-900-660-6666 and he'll tell you a different Christmas story every day. You'll find out how to get a whoopee from Santa's Christmas collection, and part of the cost of your call goes to Special Olympics. So call Santa at 1-900-660-6666. But each 2-minute call costs $1.85, so get your parents' permission first.
Okay, Simon, we're off to our next stop. Merry Christmas!
We're making a feature film.
Am I missing something here?
The first ever feature-length Christmas porno with an actual script. It's got real characters, real actors, real story, and real sex.
Santa?
I ain't the Easter Bunny, bitch.
Greetings, Insomniacs. It's Paz from Time for the Movie, here to wish you a positronic Xmas and a neurally networked New Year. All systems go.
And now it's time for another Insomniac mail sack, but for our Christmas edition. Mr. Lobo thought we'd flip it around backwards and give the address up front before the next reel and see what St. Santa Claus puts in our mailbag during the next reel of tonight's movie. Are you hearing us, St. Santy? Mr. Lobo's been a good boy all year long, as far as you know, okay? And I'm finally hoping to finally get the glow-in-the-dark ghost for my Weeble's haunted house. I mean, the ghosts cost as much as the entire house, and I just haven't been able to justify getting one for myself.
Santa Claus is coming to town? Oh, I want something. I want movies for my CED player.
Nobody asked what you wanted, Igor. I mean, I really doubt seriously that you've been a good little whatever you are.
Well, morality is relative. Besides, where's your Christmas spirit, Mr. Lobo?
You're right, Igor. I'm sorry. I suppose there's probably enough holiday cheer and goodwill to go around for everyone. You have an RCA video disc player with no movies? No movies at all?
No. I've been saving my pennies since 1981 to buy my favorite movie, Yellowbeard, on CED, specifically.
That is so devastatingly sad. Jeepers. Why don't we give that address out, all right, and jump into tonight's movie. And St. Santy, I know you can hear us, okay? Send us your presents.
Or cleverly concealed cash.
To Mr. Lobo.
And Igor.
Care of OSI 74. Box 74. At Glen, Pennsylvania, 19310. And now, back to tonight's movie, Silent Night.
Bloody Night in Bloodovision.
The person on the telephone said 1935, Christmas Eve. But that's not the beginning. In 1927, Butler House was restored by Wilfred Butler. After that, I find social notes, parties, nothing special. Then, in 1930, Butler's wife, Catherine, dies of tuberculosis. In August 1933, it starts. Wilfred Butler's daughter is cruelly attacked and raped. Her name is Mary Ann, the same name as the caller who left those messages tonight. She's 15 then. On May 2nd, 1934, Mary Ann Butler gives birth to a son, Jeffrey Butler. Jeff. Early in 1935, Butler House is turned over to a Dr. Robinson as an asylum for mental patients. And then Butler goes on to say that he has committed his own daughter. Mary Ann will live at the asylum. There's no end to this story. It's been carefully cut out of all the papers. Why would Toman do that? scared me. What happened?
What happened is, Tess has 40 bird cages. Toman is hysterical. Everybody's at my house but me. It's cold outside and you forgot to lock the door.
Jeff, how old are you?
How old am I? You mean, how many years have I lived?
No. There's a lot in the paper about your family.
I don't want to talk about my family.
Wait a minute. There's a woman calling, and she says her name is Mary Ann. That was your mother's name, wasn't it?
My mother died in childbirth. That's when I started traveling.
It's not what the papers say.
What's your point?
I just thought that you should read something for your own good.
Nothing you could tell me about my past or future would be for my own good. Where is the paper?
It's on the table.
It's so stupid to lie. I missed the whole event.
Jeff, maybe your mother's still alive. Maybe she's waiting for you at the house.
I don't know. Come on. No more side trips. Let's go out there.
It's empty.
Jeff, look!
Stay back!
It's Toman!
Stay back! He's dead. His hands. Somebody cut off his hands.
You killed him. You killed Toman.
He's asking for help.
You killed him.
Get in the car.
Wow. And now we're back with Mister Lobo's mail sack that's been hung by the trash cans out back with care in hopes that Saint Santy has brought us the goods during this last reel of the movie. Oh, look at that box. Wait a second. Oh, is this what I think it is? Look at that. A booga. Can you see that? It's the glowing Weeble ghost from Mister Lobo's Weeble's Haunted House. Wait a second. This isn't from Santa. It's from Igor?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lobo!
But why? How?
I sold my CED player to get your ghost. I didn't have any movies for it anyway.
But Mr. Lobo sold his Weeble's Haunted House to get you this.
Oh, how ironic.
Wait a second. Did we just do another holiday cliche? Is this Gift of the Magi? You Muppets are always doing Gift of the Magi.
Oh, how dare you! I resent that! Bah humbug! Ugh.
Fine. I'm keeping Yellowbeard.
Hi, my name is Renee Jacobs, and I did the voice of April O'Neil on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And no, you are not dreaming. You are watching Cinema Insomnia. This is April O'Neil, Channel 6 News, signing out.
In a Weeble's haunted house, Weebles wobble all about, and it's a real exciting place to be. A smiling ghost with glowing face has a secret hiding place, and that's not all, there's plenty more to see. Cause a Weeble's haunted house is a great place to be. Weeble's haunted house, including glow-in-the-dark Weeble ghost from Romper Room.
It starts with a spark that lights the way to progress. Ideas, questions, and solutions that fire up the imagination. Discoveries leading to innovations, radiating with hope. Since opening its doors in 1925, the Hebrew University of Jerusalem has inspired the relentless pursuit of knowledge for meaningful change in our world, with a unique culture that empowers innovators to push the limits of human potential and achieve things we never imagined were possible. Revolutionary advances in fields such as science, humanities, law, social sciences, agriculture, and medicine are all made possible thanks to the work being done at Hebrew University. In the coming years, Hebrew University will continue to innovate and address the many challenges facing humanity, from computational medicine and urban innovation to food tech and harnessing the power of quantum science. Hebrew University. It's more than an institution. It's a torch passed on from generation to generation, lighting the way for those who dare to dream.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've lost my influence. Maybe it's time I retired the cult.
You still haven't.
Oh, some kids with a deer rifle. Put 2 holes in the sleigh, 1 in me. There is a rising number of our youth making poor decisions.
You just messed up big time, Batman!
Chris, the United States military would like to procure your services.
This is a one-time deal, gentlemen. We are fulfilling a 2-month contract with the U.S. military. Captain Jacobs will fill you in on a lot of the changes that are going on around here.
For your safety, we will be upgrading the site's security. Do you have any questions? Yes.
What kind of toys are we making, sir?
Not toys, miss. What's the job?
I'd like you to kill Santa Claus.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Recreation. Hunting. I'm gonna kill some things. Your workers sure have healthy appetites.
That's why elves live much longer than humans.
And Chris? He does the same?
No, it's the giving that keeps him young.
I've come for your head, fat man!
You think you're the first? You think I got this job because I'm fat and jolly?
You have fun shooting the trash.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make cookies.
Well, that's Donner. He gets a mite nippy. Like he wasn't Blitzer, so tear your package right off.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Lauren.
We're the owners of Shankweiler's Drive-In, and we want to wish Mister Lobo and all of Cinema Insomnia a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello?
Christmas is coming and the goose is getting fat.
Are we fat-shaming poultry now?
I want Santa to bring me a Red Ryder range 200-shot BB gun so I can shoot that goose.
No, Mary Ann, you're gonna shoot somebody's eye out.
Let me speak to the Countess.
She's busy cleaning up, okay? Don't worry. I think by the end of tonight's movie, someone will be having a gun for you. Baragonus is chopped into firewood. But is it possible that we're still haunted by too much exposition and all these holiday cliches? Mr. Lobo doesn't know about you, but I'm a little worried about going back in to the next reel of tonight's movie. Silent Night, Bloody Night, the Blood-O-Vision.
Butler House.
The keys. He took them.
Yes, what?
This is Marianne Butler. I'm calling from my house. Won't you come over here, Mr. Mayor? We're having a reunion. Everyone's here, even your daughter.
I write this knowing that no one shall ever see it. Not my beloved daughter, or even my grandson, Jeffrey. I write for myself in the hope of forgiveness, if that is still possible. And I write for you, Marianne, whose youth and innocence I have destroyed. By 1935, the doctors had treated my daughter for a year. I had believed they could cure her. The child, Jeffrey, was taken from us and sent to California. I turned my house into an asylum. I brought doctors to live there. I welcomed other patients. Eustace, all of it. I remembered what she had been. There was never a lovelier, happier child.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet, please. I propose a toast. Doctor, please.
By Christmas of the first year, I knew that I must act, not for myself, but for my helpless child.
Led him to create this institution. Our friend...
I had no plan. All I knew was that I must take her from these men with their promises, their lies.
Shall we? Huh? For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
I knew that they would gorge themselves into a stupor that afternoon. It was their celebration. I expected no less. Since they had come into my house, they had acted as if they owned it. They had behaved like poor relations, half guilty, but finally unable to control their appetites. After dinner, they danced and drank as they usually did. All the time, Robinson would smile and reassure me. They expected me to believe, because I had no choice. Wilfred, trust me. He really believed Marianne would be well. He saw a light. There is a light at the end of a long tunnel.
Believe me. There is a light at the end of a long tunnel.
Stay here, Doctor. I'll get more champagne. He was ready. I knew it. Drunk and fat and full of his own importance. I left then.
Greetings. Mr. Lobo here. We had a lot of fun today, mocking and taking a poke at our holiday traditions. Sure, they're tropes, but they've endured for a reason. They represent unconscious feelings that we all share during this holiday season. If we like to say they're not bad movies, just misunderstood, maybe they're also not trite holiday cliches, but time-honored traditions. I thought that since that obnoxious Aragonist was finally dispatched, I'd try to look this book over again with uncynical eyes. So Why don't you tuck in with a nice hot cup of sugar plum Dr. Pepper as Mr. Lobo reads to you aloud The Night Before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Awooga! Looking to get the holiday spirit all up in you? Old Santa Fever's here to rub some joy in your face.
Yellow fever? Again?
It's Santa Fever. Look, forget about sugar plums. That went out with mustard gas. I'm bringing sensible, brain-building toys for the good girls and boys.
Now, let's not forget about our hard-to-categorize youngsters as well. All right. Let me guess. This year, you're giving everyone bananas.
That's a bonono, Mr. Lamo. Gorilla Sticks. Don't mess with the rebrand. Lucky for you, Santa Fever is feeling generous.
Well, Mr. Lobo doesn't mean to look your generosity in the mouth, but Yellow Santa, our corporate sponsor charity, 501c3, Presents for Peasants, okay, are only accepting brand new, individually wrapped toys for distribution this year.
These are all new to you, Mr. Lamo, and they're all individually wrapped.
Okay.
Here's a dolly for Susie.
Oh, that's more like a peel than a wrapping, but I wouldn't squeeze her too hard, Susie.
Well, here's an airplane for Billy.
Bring a mop to the runway, Billy.
Well, here is a hot rod for Timmy.
Room. Yeah, talk about fast food.
Don't ever call Gorilla Sticks fast food. Get it?
Okay, it's just a joke, Yellow Snow.
Here is a jump rope for Mary.
Why can't Timmy have a jump rope? I mean, aren't all of these names arbitrary anyway?
I got one in here for you, Mr. Mojo.
Wait a second, a gift? For me, Mr. Lobo? Really? Oh, no, you shouldn't have.
Mr. Gorilla Stickhead.
Oh, you really shouldn't have. Oh, yeah, that's really, that's what that is. Look, yeah, boy, you got my letter. That's really, I don't know how to thank you for that. I've got something for you too. Yeah, that's right. I need to go get it. Happy holidays, everyone.
Season greetings. Awooga! Wait, it's coming back, right?
Come, please hold me.
Happy holidays from all of us at the Sick World of Dr. Show.
Prince Charles.
King Charles.
So, higher education got you down? Well, step into it. Step into a Slim Jim. Tear to the spice. that beefy, juicy taste.
What is the meaning of this?
Need a little excitement? Snap it to a Slim Jim.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the ranger do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My name's Trudy Lightstone. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
Come on. Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
Hello, darlings. Bunny Galore here, the queen of the cult movies. I'm here in fairy tale land. Insert your own joke there. I'm here doing pantomime, having a great time, and I want to wish you and all your family and friends a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Attention, soldier! The war isn't over yet.
Speaking of men in uniform, I love how fierce and amazing these queens in the flashbacks look. I think I found my new spirit animal.
At ease, Countess Blood Sugar. Those troops may have extra accessories and equipment that you may not. Comrades, be on guard for yet another briefing. We are marching back to the front lines, or maybe more like the back page. Anyway, prepare to soldier through more and more exposition. In tonight's feature, not so silent, not so bloody either, in Blood-O-Vision.
My cruelty to Marianne was inhuman. I know that. I had loved her. I had fathered our child, Jeffrey. I had brought her to this. But I swear that on that afternoon, all I wanted was to save my child. My hope was to get her away from that house. But also, I wanted to set free those other wretches who had so long been abused by the doctors. I knew what they might do if these inmates were freed. And this is my guilt. I knew, and still, I freed them. inmates started for the house. I went to get our car to take Marianne away. I do not know exactly when she slipped away from me. I assume that when they saw her in the dining room, the inmates believed her to be part of that household which they hated. And so, they killed her. Later, there was a celebration. And then most of the inmates fled. I don't know where. But I shall never forget what they did to my child. Since that Christmas, I have lived in prisons and asylums. Lived anonymously, as an animal. I have wandered in bitterness until all seasons have become as one. And that is a season of vengeance.
Sweet maple walnuts! Get in here, Jimmy. We got a big story. And what a story it is. I mean, is Mary Warnoff still in this movie? I hope. It's just like a sepia season of backstory vengeance with a lot of inbred family circus, I'm my own grandpa daddy issues. And a loose handful of cracked nuts. How much smaller can we break it down? Let's find out after this. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Seasons whatever, Insomniacs. What? Hello, Miss Mittens. Was it chalky milk time already? Well, cheers. Sweet maple walnuts. Cinema Insomnia will be right back.
From Atari, made especially for systems from Atari, the video game that lets you help E.T. get home, just in time for Christmas. Happy holidays from Atari.
Grandpa, I want the truth about Christmas.
If it's the truth you want, then it's the scary truth you're gonna have.
According to the Book of Claus, Santa, Satan's only son, lost a bet and was forced to spread Christmas cheer. But now, all bets are off.
Santa? Yes, there is a Santa Claus. Ho, ho, hoes.
Santa Claus is not a myth or a legend. He's real. Only he's not bearing gifts and presents anymore.
Christmas can sure scare the dickens out of people.
He's scary yet educational.
I'm just trying to spread a little Yuletide fear.
Are you saying Santa is offing everyone who's naughty and nice?
Nicholas shot him!
You shot Santa?
Run away! Santa's on the loose!
This holiday season,
Ho, ho, ho!
lock your doors, bolt the windows.
Oh, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
Everyone stand back. Things are about to get a little messy.
And block the chimney. 'Cause naughty or nice, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa's sleigh.
Go ahead, kid. Let's see what Santa got you.
I hate children.
Happy holidays from Hack the Movies.
Hey, Cranky Claus. Isn't this your hat?
I don't think so. Where did you find it?
I found it in a puddle of water by the ice machine. It's, still wet.
Yeah, could you just get rid of this hat, please? I mean, I just had it up to here with the holiday cliches.
It's not that wet. Why don't you just put it on?
No, I don't want to get sledhead. I mean, besides, I mean, Miss Mittens and Madeline and God knows who else has been wearing this. I mean, Mr. Lobo could get cooties or Kringles. Just put it on that pile of junk out there, all right?
Just toss it on that pile of crap?
Yeah, would you?
Okay.
And speaking of piles of sacks of joy, we now present the merciful conclusion to everyone's favorite acid flashback, Silly Night, Sloppy Night, in Blunderovision. Parental depression is assured.
Jeff. Jeff.
Wilfred Butler is still alive. This is still his house.
Your grandfather died in 1950. He was burned to death in this house.
My grandfather poured gasoline over a squatter he found here. The town wanted to believe he was dead. They still do. This house was an asylum. There was a massacre by the inmates. Tess, Tome, the sheriff. Your father.
No.
All inmates. They killed my mother in this room.
Who's that? Who's there?
Daddy? Daddy?
Diane?
Jeff? Jeff? No. No. Jeff, why? Why?
Marianne.
Don't run away. Don't. I'm your father. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. Please. It's all right. I won't hurt
please. Please.
I spent that night weeping. By morning there were no more tears. I know that my father and Jeffrey both thought they were shooting at killers, but they were simply the last victims in that house of victims. And now, a year later, they will tear down Wilfred Butler's monument. But they can never destroy my memories of what happened here.
Chilling. Diane Adams will return in Killdozers Are Forever. Man, we thought we hated going to our parents for the holidays, huh? What did you think about that, Miss Mittens?
Oh, there must have been some magic in that red Santa hat. But when he put it on his custom baby's hat, Frosty the Snowman.
Really? More trite holiday stuff?
Wait a minute, I am your father.
Thanks for watching Cinema Insomnia.
everybody. Chuck Chin here. I want to thank Mister Lobo, his entire production staff, and all of his wonderful guests for another year of treatment for insomnia across the cosmos. Ho, ho, ho! You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.